Well, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to take you on a little adventure. We are returning our grand dog Chico, who is a brown Labradoodle. Look at that. We were dog sitting for a few days while my son went on a little trip. And now we're heading over to Marin, which is about an hour from us. We're crossing over the Richmond Bridge. It was a beautiful, sunny, warm day. Now in the distance, you can probably see San Quentin, the infamous prison here. And now we are headed into Larkspur, which is the next little town we come to. They have a very cute little area called Country Mart, where they have amazing shops and restaurants and a ferry building where you can catch the ferry to the city. Now here we are at GuestHouse. Now this is my son's favorite restaurant in Marin. Now it's in a little town called Kentfield. It's a very small town, but it's super cute. And now inside it was decorated just beautiful. Now it is not inexpensive, but it is top quality. And now here is the menu. So you can see they have all kinds of delicious looking things. There were so many things we wanted to try, so it was hard to pick just a few, but eventually for an appetizer we decided to try the crispy Brussels sprouts. And now here's Chris. He is drinking a beer, a local beer. He said it was absolutely delicious. And then I am having an Italian white wine. And it was very good too. Super crisp and citrusy. Now here are the crispy Brussels sprouts with some delicious sauce. Oh, these were so good. They had fresh Parmesan cheese on top. We both loved them. Now Chris got the brisket burger. And look at these French fries, you guys. They were so brown and crispy. Some of the best I've ever had. Now I had gnocchi with a wild mushroom sauce with some Swiss chard, and it was absolutely to die for. So good. But of course I had to steal some of his French fries. And he stole some of mine too. But you know, it's all about sharing, right? Now here's a closer look at which beer he had. I had not heard of it before. Now afterwards, it was still a little bit of too much traffic to go home, so we found this bougie market called Woodland Market. Now think of Whole Foods on steroids. This place was so fancy, I couldn't even believe it. It looked like a department store, but was a grocery store. Everything looked so fresh and just so neatly on the shelves. I mean, look at that. It's like I didn't even want to touch anything. They had this whole wall of like fresh prepared cut up fruit. They had a whole vegan section. They had all this, soups. The meat counter and seafood counter were absolutely amazing. They had anything you could possibly think of. Look at that. I just love visiting new grocery stores. Now, if they didn't have it, what you were looking for, you're probably not going to find it. Look at that. Isn't it crazy? It just goes on and on and on. And then, look at this. It's like the lighting and everything. It was just a mood, I'm telling you. The deli section was just crazy. The cheese selection. I imagine you could put together the most amazing charcuterie board. They had cheeses I had never heard of before. Then they had this whole huge olive bar, red olives. Have you ever seen those? See those things with the stem? Those are giant capers. Look at those things. Then they had these little red tiny peppers. Then they had a whole hot food section, a whole soup section. So they had such good variety. They had prepared foods. You'd never have to cook again. A whole salad bar with all the great ingredients for a salad. And look at this frozen pizza. That does not look like your typical pizza. They had a great bakery section with all kinds of fancy tarts and pies. That one looked so good. Look at this. It's an edible chocolate cup. Now, here in Marin, they have bamboo utensils, not plastic. Look at these decorated cookies. We decided to get this for our dessert since we didn't have dessert at the restaurant. And now we're going home. There's a view of the city. Hope you enjoyed our little outing. Thanks for watching.